guys really just think about it. Don't allow this period of time to have you, in such a frantic that you can't live your life in a way that's more beneficial for you, and that you don't think about what you're going to do for the future in a positive way. Hey everybody, it's me, Kai, man. It's a not so sunny day, but hopefully you guys can see me okay. Right now it is time for a new Lifestrology video, and since we have this whole COVID-19 thing that's going on, I wanted to talk to you guys about what planets are where, so that you understand what's going on and you don't really freak out about it, or that you just kind of have some ideas of what you need to do for yourself, so that you stay in a state of balance and peace and harmony during this particular time. So right now in the planet, in the sign of Pisces, we have Neptune, which is at home in the sign of Pisces. And Neptune is a water planet. It's all about emotions. It's about illusions, fantasy, dream-like. We know when you think about water, you think about the depth. So it's everything that's hidden, that comes kind of up. So we also have in the sign of Pisces the planet of Mercury as well. And so we know that Mercury is all about communication, how we communicate. And so Mercury being in the sign of Pisces, you think about, again, Neptune ruling Pisces, so it's all about those hidden things. It's all about the 12th house as well, which is about spirituality. It's all about things that are hidden, the secrets. It's also all about prison or imprisonment. So when you think about what's going on, being quarantined, it's kind of like being in prison. But if you notice though, when you are in that time of solitary, another thing that the 12th house represents as well, when you think about solitary confinement, so to speak, that is a time for you to kind of sit down and think with yourself. And so this may be a time when people who are looking to change and looking to do something different are able to actually sit down and write out business plans. They're able to write out their lives, do vision boards, dream boards, because after this, life does go on. So those are some of the things that you can do during this particular period of time. Now, there's also Uranus that is really the reason or the culprit of what's going on. Uranus is a planet that is all about chaos. But to keep things balanced, you do need chaos in your life. Uranus is about innovative ideas. It's about changing the status quo quickly. It comes in and it just disrupts the ground so that it can make it fertile for what's new and what's coming. And so right now, if you understand that we're looking, everything that we've been doing for the past, century, however long, we've been doing the same thing. Well, I'll say since the world freaking began almost, we've been doing the same things over and over and over. And you guys know what that saying is, when you keep doing the same things over and over and over, what's that called? Insanity. So we've been living on a planet of insanity because we continuously can keep doing the same things over and over and over. And what Uranus has come to do, or what COVID-19 has come to do, is to disrupt everything that we know so that we can do something different and so we can be innovative in this particular time. So right now, all those people who are the people who write books, you'll see hopefully people coming into a new way of writing. Those people that have come in to do transformation, you'll see new ways of transforming. Each sign has a particular job to do. So in this particular time, think about what it is that you're supposed to be doing during this time. While you're sitting at home and you're thinking about, you may not have a whole lot of money, you might have been living paycheck to paycheck. Now is the time to really be innovative in your thinking and think about what you're going to do to come out of this. So this is what this time is really offering us, is a time to do things differently, to come out of a society of insane people, insane rules, insane spirituality, insane everything that we have been doing, because none of that stuff is working. You can say that it's working, but it's not working. It's not working because we're all not at a place where we're all happy and we understand life more. We understand the planets, we understand our sign, we understand our purpose, what it is that we've come here to do. And so right now, when you're looking at Uranus, it is doing a bit of upheaval, but it's good. It's good. In the process, and I hate to say this, some people, hopefully you will not take this wrong, but in every process, there's always sacrifices that have to be made. I could very well possibly become a sacrifice, but that was what I came here to do, is to be able to be that sacrifice, to hopefully somebody else get whatever it is that they need during this particular time, in place and change. It's a time of change. It's sudden change, but we've got to do it. We've really got to do it. So this is the time that you sit down and you figure out what you really want to do with your life, because after this, you don't have to go back doing the same old things that you was doing before, because you're getting the opportunity. Everybody on the planet right now is getting the opportunity to reset, to shift, to change into a new way of being. And you guys know that if you look at any of the videos that I did for Uranus, when you look at Uranus, I told you it's a volatile planet, but I love this particular planet because it comes in and says, look, this shit is not working. And it pretty much takes all that crap up. Let's dig all this stuff up. It ain't working. Let's do something different. Let's let's be innovative about it. It's all about humanity, because Uranus also rules the 11th house, which is the house of humanity. It's the house of other people's children. So it's about coming up with ideas for everybody so that we can move into a new way of being, a new universe. A new one song, a new one verse, us. So, I know I'm being silly, but you guys really just think about it. Don't allow this period of time to have you, in such a frantic that you can't live your life in a way that's more beneficial for you, and that you don't think about what you're going to do for the future in a positive way. This seems to be negative, but it actually really is not. It really isn't a negative thing. Sometimes shit happens so that you can get out of the shit, get out of the rut, get out of, your old way of thinking, your old way of doing and being, so that you can do something different. But if you're in such a panic or you're in such a fearful life, you're not going to be able to do those things. And you're not going to come out of this in the way that you need to come out of this. So don't let fear be your guide. Yes, some things, there is a balance to it, don't get me wrong, but don't let that be your guide. Say, okay, this could happen, but this also could happen. Some good stuff can really happen out of this. So you got to really sit down and think about what it is that you really want to do with the next 10 years of your life, and come up with a plan and work that plan while you're sitting, while you don't got to go to work, while, whatever your children are doing, what their signs are, help them to stay in a space of calm and balance by, if you haven't gotten their charts already, pull up their charts. That will help you help them to be able to stay focused, and you, if you don't have your own chart, pull up your chart. Go to astrology.com, go to CoStar Astrology, go to astromatrix.org. Just type in birth chart or natal chart, and it will come up with a ton of sites that you can go to actually just pull up your chart and learn some things about yourself and say, oh yeah, that is me. Shoot, I forgot about that. I could be doing X, Y, and Z, or I should be doing this. Now that I know this about myself, I know that I really like to do, I'm communicative. I like to, talk. So maybe I should do a YouTube channel. Maybe I should, do whatever, Think about what it is that you guys want to do. Now is the time. That's Uranus coming in here and tearing up some shit, okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go.